Hello, welcome to my channel. From the last video, I made a bit of a mistake. I don't know. I forgot that I changed this. I forgot that I changed this over. So all I had to do here is I just had to do that. And what I want to do is I want to do something here. I just want to swap these around. I'm not even sure that it makes a difference, but just in case it does, perhaps I need to think about these things before I put them in. So okay, I'll do it like that. Okay. So what I want to do as well is all of these things here would only happen when the card length is more than 3. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put it in so that you can see that more easily. So first I'm going to do is I'll change this to handle overrides. I'll just paste that in. So as you can see, it looks like this now. If the cards are more than 2, then it will go through these individual things. Okay? So I can get rid of this and I can get rid of that handle splits. So I'm sure all of these overrides are correct. I'm not so sure about this, however, I will be able to test it quite easily. So if there's a fault, I know this is one of the places. I'll just put a warning on here. If there's bugs, I'm going to look here first. Okay. So what I'm going to now do is continue on with the game. Start. Let me see where we got to. Player.reset. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in the summary into here using my destructors. Okay. So this is the beginning of the loop. So we're doing a trial. So this is gonna be the trial where it does everything. Okay, inside of here, where it does most of the stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna mirror a blackjack game. How do you play blackjack? First, the dealer gets a card. Dealer dot. Remember on the first card in the hand, you remember they cut the deck in half or whatever they do. And during a game, they won't shuffle. However, on the first deal card, if it's gone past that point, they will then shuffle. So that's what that true means. That means that if a shuffle is due, then do the shuffle first and then deal the hand. What happened there? Okay. And then that's the dealer card. That's his first card was showing. Okay, so we're gonna have the dealer hand, which is both of his cards. One of them isn't showing. So let me just put the dealer card in there first. Okay. Okay, so what we want to do is we want the total, we want the total of what the dealer's got to see how much is we're doing a liquor test to see who's got 21. Because we want to just eliminate 20 blackjack out of it altogether. So we're going to do a test to see if the dealer's got 21. Now I'm going to add some parameters into this. Because what I want to do is I want to be able to quickly do the trial and do tests quite quickly. So I'm going to add something in there called same cards, and I'm going to set it to false for now. I'm going to add something called same hand. And it's going to be, I'm going to set it to ace-ace for the time being. So what this means is I can come up here, and if I want to set the hands to be some specific thing, I can do it from here. Okay. So I go back to where I was. Right. Now I'm going to use that. So with this, I want to be able to have a config in one place. So we've got a lot of classes. So I'll have to do that. Okay. So if config same card, I'm going to paste this in. That's just basic stuff. If config is the same card, that means we use that variable there and we give the player them 2 cards. Else, what do? We get the dealer to give the player 2 cards. Okay, so I'm going to paste that in. So that's all we're doing. The dealer just gives us a card. Remember, the dealer hit just returns a single integer. Okay. And this add card takes an array and the dealer card. Right, so we need to work out the player total for the sole purpose of seeing if we've got 21. Now at this stage, the player has only got 2 cards, and both of them will be in the first array of cards, so there's no need to search through the array of cards. He's only got 2 cards. So that will tell us the total of what the player's got. Okay? So we're simply doing all of this. We just want to eliminate, and we won't be able to say that if any of the players have got 21, we can work out the result right here now without doing anything else. That's why in the other classes you haven't seen me test for. I could have put a property called "You've got blackjack," but it's no use doing that. So I can just put it here and do the test straight away. So the rules of the game is the dealer's going to deal 2 cards. One of his cards will be hidden away. Okay. If he's got a 10 showing, he'll peek at his other card, and if he's got blackjack, if you haven't got blackjack, you can just lose, and you just lose, and that's it. If you've got blackjack, it's a tie. At the start of the game, if you have blackjack and the dealer hasn't got blackjack, the dealer just loses, just like that. Okay. So I want to factor in all the rules in, and then from going down below this, I don't have to think about any blackjack. So if you've got 21, it means that it's not blackjack because you didn't get picked up in here. Okay? So exactly what I described there. Dealer total, if it equals 21, I'm going to do nested loops here because I'm going to make less mistakes doing them. If player total equals 21, so for the time being, I'm going to put a comment in there called tie. And remember, this is in a loop. So we just continue to the next trial. So this trial is finished. Okay. I'm going to replace tie with a function, which isn't created yet. But for the time being, I'm going to leave that in there. Else, so lose will be a lose function, and then you continue. Okay. So that covers if the dealer has got 21. Okay. So that's covered there. So if player total equals 21, we want to count the blackjack. This dot so we count that as blackjack because you won, and then we're going to do win, and then we're going to do continue. Okay. Now, this win will work out. If this win, it's easy to say if you've got blackjack because you've got two cards, and you've got 21, and one of them's an ace. I mean, in fact, if you've got two cards and you've got 21, then you've got blackjack. Okay, so that's gonna ease. That win thing will easily calculate that. Okay. So from here, we don't have to handle the 21s. Okay, so I'm going to carry on. So that's one scenario out the window now. We don't have to think about 21s. Okay. So what I'm going to now do is I need to get the my cards. So the player is going to have a property called my cards. So what I want to do is I want to get the my cards out, but I did change it and I have to remember that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get the my cards out. So I'm going to just do that. Okay, my cards. It's getting it from player as well. This dot player. I think it's that because I changed it. However, if it breaks, I know where I made the mistakes. Alright. So this player here. Okay, I want to get him out. I want to get the my cards out of there and put it in there. Now here, let's I'm going to do a while loop. So I'm going to set that to false first. And I'm going to do I'm going to make a while loop now. And what this while loop is going to do is it's going to get this my cards, and every single hand that's in there is going to keep giving you cards until you either bust or stick. Okay, so that's all the thing it's going to do. So for example, if you split and you need two cards because they're both H, alright, it will just keep giving cards like so all these H's, it will keep giving out. The doubles, it will sort everything out with the doubles and everything else, and DS's and everything else on this chart. Okay. So I'm going to start it off here, but I'm not going to finish it. While let's stop equal Alright, so that will be infinite. That will keep going. So what I want to do is, I want to know where this while ends. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a comment here. So it's a bit like this. Instead of saying end a while, I just put deal cards on all hands, stick or bust. Okay. Okay. So I think I've finished now for now. What I've done so far is I've started the trials. I've got to the stage where I've done 21. So if anyone's got 21, then that will sort it all out. And now I'm gonna handle all the other situations. So that's the while loop, and there's gonna be some code in there. And also with the 21s, I haven't done a function yet. Okay, because I'm not writing these functions until I get in here, and then I'll get an idea of what to write on them. Okay, but they're gonna be the same. They're gonna be the same. Because if you lose, if you've got 21 and you lose and you win, and you had 80 and the leader's got 70 and you win, there's not going to be much difference between what you do. You're going to do something, and it's going to be the same. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Until next time, bye.